Welcome into Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Redskins and the Chiefs. Welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. Interconference matchup. The 1-1 Redskins, the 1-1 Chiefs. Overcast day here at Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium. The Redskins will get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Kansas City. Fielded by Berry, a yard deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And C.J. Berry brings it out to the 27-yard line. The second-year defensive back out of Northwestern. And that's where the Redskins will have it first, led by their starting quarterback, Kurt Sullivan, in his 8th year out of Florida State. The last of our early afternoon games here in Week 3. We'll start the late games in our next game. Jets and Bengals. 1st and 10, Washington from their own 27-yard line. The Redskins are 1-1. So are the Chiefs. On 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line, Sullivan under center. Sullivan back. Looks downfield, throws. He's got a man baited all the way out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and a Redskin first down. Justin Baden, the tight end, in his 6th year out of Tennessee. 15 yards and a Washington first down. The Redskins lost to the Seahawks on opening day, and then they beat the Giants last week. They're 1-1. Sullivan to Ciali. Ciali around the outside, keeps his balance, and he gets down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 3. Let's take a look at the Redskins offense. Up front, Williams, Killings, Pearson, Lofton, and Green. And then it's Say, Taylor, Ciali, Vaden, and Novaris. Kansas City beat Denver on opening day, and then they lost last week to the Chargers. And that's how they're 1-1. On 2nd and 7 from the 45, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, looks, throws outside, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. Let's take a look at the Kansas City defense. They play a 3-4. Crawford, Beard, and Bass up front. Linebackers, Mays, Tuggle, Bledsoe, and Joseph. And the secondary, Williams, Kearney, Crosby, and White. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Redskins from their own 45-yard line. Opening drive of the game. 4 receivers wide for the Redskins. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Novaris, incomplete. Knocked away by John Brazil, number 27, the 4th-year defensive back out of Stanford. It'll be 4th down, and the Redskins are going to have to punt. David Webb back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone, touchback. And the Chiefs will start their opening drive at the 20-yard line. So the Redskins' opening drive ends with a punt, and Kansas City will start their 20-yard line, led by their quarterback, Jason Plunkett, in his 8th year out of USC. Overcast skies today, 68 degrees at kickoff. A threat of rain. 1st and 10 Kansas City from their own 20-yard line. 6:43 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. Chiefs come out. 3 receivers to the far side. Plunkett under center. Plunkett drops back. Looks downfield. Throws deep. He's got March all the way out to the 35-yard line. Raymond March, a 15-yard gain. The 11th year receiver out of LSU. First down, Kansas City. The sideline pattern got both feet in. Pushed out of bounds by Edwin James, the 6th year defensive back out of Oregon State. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Braxton Givens, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Back to the 32-yard line. On the tackle. Let's watch the replay. On the tackle was number 22, Sean Wright, the 2nd-year strong safety out of Maryland. It'll be 2nd and 13 for Kansas City at their own 32-yard line. The Redskins had to punt on their opening drive. This is Kansas City's opening drive. Plunkett comes out under center on 2nd and 13. Plunkett drops back. Throws outside to March as he gets down to the 36-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Let's take a look at the Kansas City offense. Up front, Thomas, Carter, Hudson, Brooks, and Thompson. And then it's March, Capers, Manning, Mitchell, and Woods. A gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs from their own 36-yard line. 5:40 and counting here in the first quarter, no score. Kansas City comes out, 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Plunkett rolls out to the near side, throws deep downfield. He's got a man, Desmond Woods. Touchdown, Kansas City. Desmond Woods, 64 yards on the touchdown. The 6th-year receiver out of Florida. He got behind the secondary and he was gone. 64-yard touchdown reception to Desmond Woods. And the Chiefs take a quick 6-0 lead. Beautiful pass. It was right on the money by Jason Plunkett. Dan Bailey will come on for the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead it 7-0. 5:25 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Chiefs up 7-0. Doubleheader tonight. We've got the Jets and the Bengals after this. Dan Bailey will tee up the ball. He'll kick off for Kansas City. As the Chiefs strike quickly to take a 7-0 lead. There's the kick by Bailey. Fielded by Harrison, 2 yards deep over the 15-20. And Harrison brings it out to the 23-yard line. Ron Harrison, the 2nd-year back out of Florida. So the Redskins will have it for the second time, down 7-0. They had the punt on their first possession. 5:22 left to play here in the first quarter. On 1st and 10 from the 23. Sullivan in the offset eye, under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali around the outside, and Dante Ciali a yard out to the 24-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Adrian Bledsoe on the tackle, the 5th-year linebacker out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 9. 5 minutes now left in the first. 4 receivers wide for the Redskins on 2nd and 9. Sullivan back, throws to the near side to Norris as he gets down to the 32-yard line. James Norris, the rookie out of Ball State. Crosby on the tackle for Kansas City. Luke Crosby, the rookie out of UNLV. 30 inches for the Redskins at their own 32-yard line. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Ciali, and Ciali bounces forward to the 34-yard line, a gain of 2. First down, Redskins. Dante Ciali, the 5th-year back out of Marshall. Timmy Beard on the tackle, the 13th-year defensive back out of Auburn, the former Cowboy. First down, Washington. Coming up on 4 minutes left now in the first. Redskins come out. 3 receivers to the far side. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali up the middle. Ciali around the outside, out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 yards for Dante Ciali and a Redskin first down. He had a nice hole on the left side. Jesse Tuggle on the tackle, along with number 24, Curtis Williams. .340 and counting here in the first quarter. Chiefs up 7-0. 1st and 10 Redskins from their own 45-yard line. Redskins trying to tie it up on this drive. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off, rolls out, throws downfield, gets it to Roan, all the way down to the 31-yard line. A 24-yard reception by Brad Roan, the 4th-year tight end out of Ball State. Another Redskin first down as they're in Kansas City territory. Down to the 31-yard line. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Chiefs up 7-0. Redskins on the move. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 31. Sullivan under center. It's got Collins in motion. Sullivan hands off to Ciali up the middle. Ciali gets down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 10 yards, and another Redskin first down. Dante Ciali. 1st and 10 Redskins at the Kansas City 21. We're coming up on about 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Chiefs up 7-0. Long drive here by the Redskins. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison, and Ron Harrison makes his way down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Jesse Tuggle on the tackle, the 10th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma. Tuggle spent 9 years with the Falcons. The Falcons let him go, and the Chiefs picked him up during the offseason. It'll be 2nd and 4, 2 minutes left in the first. Sullivan under center on 2nd and 4. 3-step drop, throws, gets it out, incomplete. Knocked away by Dante Holliday, number 45, the 3rd-year free safety out of Kansas State. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Redskins. A minute 53 left here in the first quarter. Redskins come out. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws deep. He's got a man open. Novaris. Touchdown. Redskins. Roman Novaris in the back of the end zone. A 15-yard touchdown reception to the 7th-year receiver out of the University of Miami. 15 yards, then a Redskin touchdown. Roman Novaris. The ball was almost overthrown. He had to really extend to make the catch. Let's see if they review this or not. They're going to see if he got both feet in. I think he did. It's very close. I don't know. He's dragging the toe. I think that's a good touchdown. But I'm not the official. Let's see what they say. Ruling on the field stands. It's a good touchdown. And now Mike Bragg will come out for the extra point. The 4th-year kicker out of Air Force. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. The Redskins have tied it up. We're tied at 7 with a minute 49 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Redskins and the Chiefs. Both teams at 1-1. Doubleheader today. We've got the Jets and the Bengals after this. David Webb will kick off for the Redskins in a tie ball game. Fielded by Capers at the 5 over the 20-25. Marlon Capers, a nice return out to the 37-yard line. The 10th-year back out of Rutgers. Marlon Capers on the return. Jason Plunkett will come back out to lead the Kansas City offense. We're tied at 7. A minute 43 left here in the first quarter. On 1st and 10, the Chiefs will come out with 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back, throws downfield to March. Raymond March out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 11. First down, Kansas City. The 11th-year receiver out of LSU, Raymond March. He spent his entire career with the Chiefs. Making the tackle, number 53, Ben Norton, in his 4th year out of Citadel. Chiefs will have it at their own 48. 1st and 10. A minute 20 and counting. Chiefs come out in the offset eye. Plunkett fakes the handoff. Plunkett rolls out, throws. He's got Woods inside the 30. Down to the Redskin 26-yard line. A 26-yard reception to Desmond Woods, the 6th-year receiver out of Florida. First down, Kansas City. And Desmond Woods was wide open. He found a seam in the zone. Finally tackled by Robert Foster, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Under a minute to play here in the first. 1st and 10, Kansas City at the Redskin 26. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Manning, and Manning, no gain. Vaughn Manning, the rookie out of Hawaii, their 1st-round draft pick. Here's the Redskins defense. They play a 3-4. Enoch, Ray, and Morgan up front. The linebackers, are Kaufman, Foster, Norton, and Malott. And the secondary, Wallace, Wright, Cole, and James. No gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs at the Redskin 26. 25 seconds and counting. Four receivers wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, hands off. No. Play action. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. Overthrew his receiver. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 11 seconds left here in the first. Let's see if they wind the clock. Nope, they don't wind the clock. 3rd and 10 from the 26. Plunkett in the shotgun. Four receivers wide. On 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the near side. Throws back across the field. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Trevont Wallace, the 6th-year defensive back out of Miami. He should have intercepted that. Let's see if the clock runs. 3 minutes left. It'll be 4th and 10. This will be a 43-yard field goal coming up by Dan Bailey. If they don't run the clock. Let me see. Okay, from 43 yards to give the Chiefs the lead once again. Dan Bailey. Soria to hold. The kick is up. And it's good. The Chiefs take a 10-7 lead. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. As we get set to start the second quarter, the Chiefs have just scored a field goal. They take a 10-7 lead. They'll kick off to start quarter number 2, leading the Redskins 10-7. Both teams are 1-1 coming in. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Misty over here. Say hi, Misty.
Hi.
There you go. This is the last of our early afternoon games, the 1 o'clock games. We'll have the 4 o'clock games after this. Starting with the Jets and the Bengals, the game coming up after this one. We'll be in Cincinnati for that. Dan Bailey will kick off. This will be fielded by Harrison at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. Ron Harrison brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Redskins will have it 1st and 10. Chiefs up by 3 here at the beginning of the second quarter. Redskins from their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Redskins come out. Kurt Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali. A huge hole for Ciali. You could have drove a truck through that hole. A 9-yard gain out to the 40-yard line to be 2nd and inches. That was a huge hole opened up by the Redskin offensive line. Making the tackle, number 31, Luke Crosby, the rookie out of UNLV. But it's a 9-yard gain for Ciali. It'll be 2nd and inches. Redskins from their own 40. 3 receivers to the near side. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Rolls out. Sullivan's going to take off. He's got the first down as he gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Redskin first down. James Kearney on the tackle, number 46, in his 13th year out of Tennessee. He spent 2 years with Detroit, now in his 11th year with Kansas City. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Redskins on the move, down by 3. Sullivan under center. He'll hand off to Ciali again. Ciali gets stacked up for no gain. On the tackle, Dan Joseph, the linebacker, in his 12th year out of Penn State. It'll be 2nd and 10. Dan Joseph stacked him up. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Sullivan under center. Hands off to Ciali. And Ciali gets 2 yards to the Kansas City 49. Make it 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. Dan Joseph again on the tackle, number 51. .6:15 and counting here in the first half. Chiefs up 10-7. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Redskins at the Kansas City 49. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield on 3rd down. Sullivan takes the snap. Sullivan, he's going to take off again. And he's got the first down out to the 36-yard line. A 13-yard run by Kurt Sullivan. He's a big quarterback. He's about 6'5". He's hard to bring down. He's got linebacker size. So he takes off and gets the first down. The 8th-year quarterback out of Florida State, Kurt Sullivan. Sullivan spent 2 years with San Francisco as a backup. Now in his 6th year with the Redskins as the starter. 1st and 10, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan, hands off, no play action looking. Sullivan throws downfield. He's got a man, Novarese, all the way, and Novarese cannot hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by Curtis Williams, the 10th-year defensive back out of Virginia Tech. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Redskins come out at the Kansas City 36. Sullivan hands off to Ciali again up the middle. A nice gain by Ciali. A flag is down. He gets about 11 yards to the 27-yard line. I think we're going to get a face mask. Nope. It's on the Redskins. This one's coming back on Chris Killings, the left guard. It'll be 2nd and 9 back at the 35-yard line. Negates a nice run. So the Redskins now at the Kansas City 35. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, sets up a screen pass, incomplete. He misfired, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9. That'll stop the clock with 5:06 left here in the first half. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 3, here at Jammin' Sports. Four receivers wide, Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back, steps up, throws, dumps it off to Vaden. Justin Vaden forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. The 6th-year tight end out of Tennessee, Justin Vaden. That's a gain of 12 yards and a Redskin first down. That'll move the chains. Forced out of bounds by Adrian Bledsoe, the linebacker, number 55, in his 5th year out of Texas. On 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Sullivan looks, throws, and it bounces away, incomplete. Broken up by Adrian Bledsoe. Dangerous pass, the way that deflected. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 4:49 left here in the first half. Redskins come out, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, looking, rolls out, throws, and that bounces in the air, incomplete. That one was knocked away by John Brazil, the 4th-year defensive back out of Stanford. Intended for Harrison. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Redskins at the Kansas City 23. Third down. 4 receivers wide for the Redskins. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws. He's got Norris all the way down to the 10-yard line. A 13-yard reception by James Norris, the rookie receiver out of Ball State. First down, Redskins will be 1st and goal from the Kansas City 10-yard line. Redskins trying to retake the lead here. Or take the lead, actually, for the first time. They haven't led yet. First and goal, just inside the 10. Kurt Sullivan, the quarterback, under center. Sullivan pump fakes, hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali gains 3 yards to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Jesse Tuggle on the stop. The linebacker, number 58. Under 4 minutes left now in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Redskins in the offset eye. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Ciali gets down to the 6. A gain of 1. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. On the tackle, number 50, Jack Mays, the 6th-year linebacker out of SMU. On 3rd and goal, the Redskins, with Sullivan in the shotgun with a back on either side, takes the snap, looks to the end zone, steps up, rolls out. Sullivan looking. He's going to run out of bounds. Well, that wasn't very smart. No gain. It'll be 4th and goal. It's the same as throwing it away, I guess, but you should have took a shot at the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And Mike Bragg will come out. This will be a 23-yard attempt to tie up the game. Cousins to hold. A 23-yard field goal attempt by Mike Bragg. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10. 3:02 remaining here in the first half. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. On a cloudy, overcast day here in Kansas City. It was 68 degrees at kickoff. Good football weather, not too hot. When the temperature's in the 50s and 60s, that's good weather for football. 3:02 remaining here in the first half. We have a tie ball game. Both teams at 1-1 in their respective divisions. Webb will kick off. This will be fielded by Woods at the 2-yard line of the 15, 20, 25. Desmond Woods brings it out to the 27-yard line. The 6th-year receiver out of Florida. Jason Plunkett comes out. Those numbers are wrong, obviously. Kansas City has 2 minutes and 56 seconds to work with. They have all 3 of their timeouts here in the first half. Plenty of time for the Chiefs to score. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning 3 yards out to the 30-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the tackle, Ben Norton, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Citadel. We're tied at 10, 2:40 and counting here in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs at their own 30-yard line. Chiefs come out in the I formation. Plunkett hands off to Braxton Givens around the outside, and Givens is going to lose a yard. Ben Norton on the tackle, the linebacker, a loss of 1. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. Back at the 29. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. They should be able to get a playoff in time, one would think. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Plunkett in the shotgun, and they don't get the playoff. We've hit the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 10 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Redskins and the Chiefs are tied at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Kansas City from their own 29-yard line. Both teams have 3 timeouts. 3 receivers to the far side for the Chiefs. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to Manning up the middle. Vaughn Manning with the first down. All the way out to the 47-yard line. An 18-yard run. Chiefs in the hurry-up at their own 47. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett back. Plunkett rolls out, throws deep, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Edwin James, the 6th-year defensive back out of Oregon State. Gloucester Richardson, the intended receiver. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. .141 left to play here in the first half. On 2nd and 10, Plunkett looking, throws, gets it to March, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 1:38 left. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Kansas City from their own 47-yard line. Facing a 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 now. With 3 receivers to the near side. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, 3-step drop. Rolls out, throws, gets it out to Mitchell. The tight end, Pete Mitchell, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A gain of 23 yards to the big tight end. The 12th-year tight end out of UCLA, Pete Mitchell. First down, Kansas City. Kansas City trying to retake the lead before half. The Chiefs will get the ball first in the second half, so they can get a twofer here. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Plunkett under center. Plunkett draws back. Steps up, throws down the field to Richardson. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Kansas City first down. Gloucester Richardson, the 7th-year receiver out of Pittsburgh. Oh, Tampa Bay? Later this week. Under a minute to play, 59 seconds. Here in the first half, 1st and 10 Kansas City from the Redskins 16-yard line. 4 receivers wide, Plunkett in the gun on 1st and 10, back to throw. Throws downfield to Cooper, and Cooper down to the 5-yard line. Jason Cooper, I'm sorry, that's James Cooper, the third-year receiver. Out of Texas Christian. A gain of 11, first and goal, Kansas City at the 5-yard line with 52 seconds left in the half. Chiefs trying to punch it in. First and goal just outside the 5-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Throws outside to March. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown reception to Raymond March, the 11th year receiver out of LSU. And with 48 seconds left in the half, the Chiefs have taken the lead 16-10 on a 5-yard touchdown reception by Raymond March. Dan Bailey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead it 17-10, 48 seconds left here in the first half. Here at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Doubleheader today. We've got the Jets and the Bengals after this. Next week, the Redskins will host Carolina. And the Chiefs next week will be at Dallas. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Berry at the 5-yard line, over the 20, 25, 30. C.J. Berry out to the 34-yard line. The second-year defensive back out of Northwestern. 44 seconds left here in the first half. Redskins are down by 7. They have 44 seconds and 3 timeouts. Let's see what the Redskins can do before halftime. They're going to have to kick off to start the second half. They'll start at their own 34-yard line. Three receivers to the far side. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back. Throws down the middle to Vaden. A huge gain. All the way down to the 43-yard line. The Redskins take a timeout. A 33-yard reception to the Kansas City 43-yard line. They take a timeout. They have 2 left. 38 seconds left until halftime. They're not quite in field goal range. But Washington may be thinking touchdown now, hoping to tie it up before half. Redskins come out. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. On 1st and 10. Back to throw. Steps up. Throws. Gets it out to Norris. Down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. 32 seconds left. The Redskins take another timeout. They have 1 left. At the Kansas City 35-yard line. Still not quite in field goal range. It'd be a 52-yard field goal from here. With a timeout left, I would try to throw it and get closer and take a shot at the end zone. 2nd and 2 from the Kansas City 35. 3 receivers to the near sideline. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws. Gets it out to Vaden. Down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 1st and 10. The clock is running. 20 seconds. The Redskins are wasting time. They need to get a playoff. Justin Baden, the sixth-year tight end out of Tennessee. It was a gain of 6 on the play. 13 seconds. They need to get up here and run a play. 10 seconds. Wasting a lot of time. 7 seconds. They won't get a field goal off. Sullivan back. Throws. Dumps it off inside. And we've hit halftime. Your halftime score, Kansas City 17. Washington 10 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We saw some bad clock management at the end of the first half by the Redskins. It cost them at least 3 points. They were in field goal range. They just took too much time to call the next play. So the Chiefs lead it 17-10 as we get set to start the third quarter. Kansas City up by 7 will get the ball first here in the second half. So they can make it a 2-score game if they can score here on this opening drive of the third quarter. David Webb will kick off. This will be fielded by Capers at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And Marlon Capers out to the 29-yard line. First down, Kansas City. Jason Plunkett comes out. His numbers for the first half, not bad, 2 touchdowns. On an overcast day here in Kansas City. On 1st and 10. Kansas City comes out with Plunkett in the shotgun. He's got Mitchell in motion. Plunkett fakes the handoff, throws, gets it off to Mitchell, the tight end, down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Robert Foster on the tackle, number 54. 7:42 left to play here in the third quarter. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 for the Chiefs at their own 31. Chiefs lead it 17-10 here in the third quarter. Trying to make it a 2-score game on this drive. 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett to Manning. Von Manning very close to the first down, out to the 39-yard line. He'll be just shy. A gain of 7 yards. Von Manning, the rookie running back out of Hawaii. On the tackle, number 25, Cameron Cole, the 6th-year free safety out of Chattanooga. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. 30 inches from the 39-yard line. In the I formation. Plunkett to Gibbons, and Gibbons goes down, no gain. He doesn't get there. He's tackled by Raymond Ray, number 91, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Houston. No gain. It'll be 4th down, and the Redskins defense holds. They get a stop, and Kansas City's going to have to punt. Back to punt for the Chiefs will be Matt Runniger in his 16th year out of Ohio. Runniger gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. The Redskins will have it at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10 with 6:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Kansas City leads it 17-10 here at Arrowhead Stadium. Arrowhead Stadium opened up in 1972. Still widely regarded as one of the better stadiums in the NFL, despite being 50 years old. Four receivers wide. Sullivan on 1st and 10. Vaden in motion. Sullivan fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws downfield. He's got a man, Say, Virgil Say, all the way down to the 47-yard line. A 27-yard reception by Virgil Say, the 6th-year receiver out of Oregon State. First down, Redskins. Virgil Say, he spent 1 year with the Bengals, then was traded. He's now in his 5th year with the Redskins. Kansas City's up by a score of 17-10. Redskins trying to tie it up on this drive. They'll have it at their own 47. Sullivan under center. 3-step drop, throws, incomplete. That was just a bad throw by Sullivan. It wasn't to anybody in particular. It'll be 2nd and 10. He had a receiver ahead and behind the ball. It actually hit number 24, Curtis Williams, the defensive back, in the feet. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Sullivan under center. Ciali around the outside. No gain. Brought down by Dan Joseph and Jake Mays, the 2 linebackers for the Chiefs. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 5:35 and counting here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 for the Redskins from their own 47-yard line. Kurt Sullivan in the shotgun. Back to throw. Steps up. And it's a fumble. And Redskins fall on it. That's going to be a loss of 9 yards. Not a good series for the Redskins. They go 3 and out. And they're going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 19. The fumble was caused by number 95 for the Chiefs, Timmy Beard. One of the linemen for the Redskins fell on it, number 68, Anthony Ayers. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. David Webb back to punt. Webb gets the punt away. That'll be fielded by Kearney at the 15-yard line. Brings it out to the 17. And that's where the Chiefs will take over with 4:54 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Chiefs up 17-10. We have the Jets and the Bengals up after this. A chance for Kansas City to go up by 2 scores again. On 1st and 10, Plunkett in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Hands off to Manning inside to the 19-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. On the tackle, Matthew Enoch in his 5th year out of California. It'll be 2nd down for the Chiefs. Again, 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett drops back, Throws downfield to Woods, down to the 27-yard line. And an 8-yard gain, first down, Kansas City. Desmond Woods, the 6th-year receiver out of Florida. First down, Chiefs. Clock is running, coming up on 4 minutes now, left to play in the third quarter. First and 10, Kansas City from their own 27. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Von Manning again, out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 55, Mel Kaufman, in his 7th year out of Purdue, the linebacker. 3:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Nobody has scored yet here in the third. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Manning again. A nice gain by Manning, all the way out to the 47-yard line. A 14-yard run for the rookie out of Hawaii, Von Manning. First down, Kansas City. .310 and counting. Kansas City from their own 47. They come out in the offset eye. Plunkett under center. Plunkett will hand off. No, play action looking. Throws downfield. He's got a man. Mitchell, a diving catch down to the 29-yard line. A 24-yard reception to Pete Mitchell, the 12th-year tight end out of UCLA. First down, Chiefs. Into Redskin territory, down to the 29-yard line. .240 and counting. Make it 5 receivers wide for Kansas City. Empty backfield for Jason Plunkett on 1st and 10. Takes the snap, throws to Mitchell inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 13 yards, another Kansas City first down. The Chiefs are in field goal range. If they score here, they'll take a 2-score lead. .210 and counting here in the third. First and 10 for the Chiefs at the Redskins' 16-yard line. Chiefs up by 7, looking for more. 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the gun. Plunkett pump fakes, looks, throws, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. That was James Cooper, number 86. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the near side. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett hands off to Manning, and Manning's going to lose 3 yards. Rich Malott right there, the linebacker, in his 9th year out of Texas. That'll be a loss of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs. As Rich Malott made the stop. A 1:40 left. 3rd and 12 from the 19-yard line. Interesting formation. 5 receivers wide, 4 to the far side. Plunkett back. Looking, throws downfield to Cooper. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 19-yard touchdown reception to James Cooper, the 3rd-year receiver out of Texas Christian. And Kansas City has taken a 23-10 lead. They go up by 2 touchdowns. A 19-yard touchdown catch by James Cooper. And now Dan Bailey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Kansas City leads by 14. 24-10. A minute 26 left to play here in the third quarter. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So Kansas City goes up by 2 touchdowns. Dan Bailey will kick off for the Chiefs. Now up by 14. There's the kick. Fielded by Harrison at the 1-yard line, over the 20, 25, and Ron Harrison out to the 27-yard line. So the Redskins, they have to score twice just to tie it up. They still have a minute 22 left here in the third, and all of the fourth quarter left. So there's plenty of time. So Kurt Sullivan comes out, the 8th-year quarterback out of Florida State, to lead the offense. The Redskins from their own 27, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Harrison. Harrison up the middle, a big gain. All the way down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 17 yards by Ron Harrison. James Kearney on the tackle for Kansas City, number 46. First down, Redskins. That'll move the chains. Coming up on a minute left here in the third. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. In the I formation. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Ciali bounces off. Actually has good yardage down the sideline. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Redskins. 56 yards. Initially, we thought he was going to be hit in the backfield. He regained his balance, broke a tackle, went down the sideline for 56 yards and a touchdown. And just like that, the Redskins are back in it. A 56-yard touchdown run by Dante Ciali. He kept his balance, broke a tackle right there, and once he was down the sideline, got a nice block there, he was gone. A good effort keeping his balance there, keeping the play going. Touchdown, Redskins. And now Mike Bragg for the extra point. This will make it a 7-point game again. Redskins right back in it. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Redskins pull to within 7. The Chiefs lead at 24-17. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. It took the Redskins one play, and they answer right back. And they make it a one-score game again. David Webb will be kicking off for the Redskins. Still 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. There's the kick by Webb. Fielded by Capers at the 7-yard line, over the 20, 25. Marlon Capers out to the 29-yard line. First down, Kansas City. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Jason Plunkett's had an outstanding afternoon. 14 of 19, 239, and 3 touchdowns. Most quarterbacks would take that. Chiefs are still up by 7. They can make it a 2-score game again if they score here. 1st and 10 from their own 29. Kansas City in the eye. Plunkett to Givens. And Braxton Givens gets out to the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, Ben Norton in his 4th year at his Citadel. We're coming up on the end of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. We'll probably have it after this play. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back. Throws. Gets it out to Mitchell. Out to the 35. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Kansas City up 24-17 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We got a good one going. The Redskins and the Chiefs. It's just a 7-point game. Chiefs are up 24-17 as we start the 4th quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs at their own 35-yard line. The Redskins would love to get a stop here so they can get the ball back. Try to tie it up. 4 receivers wide. Plunkett in the shotgun. Plunkett back, throws, gets it out to Manning, and Manning gets out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 5, and a Kansas City first down. A fresh set of downs for the Chiefs. A minute 40 and counting. In the I formation, Plunkett under center. Plunkett, play action looking, throws deep, and it's broken up by Cameron Cole, number 25. The free safety in his 6th year out of Chattanooga. The intended receiver was number 83, Pete Mitchell, the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Kansas City. That'll stop the clock. 7:26 left here in the 4th quarter. Chiefs up by 7. We have the Jets and Bengals coming up after this. 4 receivers set wide. Plunkett in the gun on 2nd and 10. Plunkett back. Throws down the middle to March. He can't hold on. Enoch broke it up. Matthew Enoch, the 5th-year defensive end out of California. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Raymond Marsh, the intended receiver. That'll stop the clock. 7:23 left here in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 10 for Kansas City. 4 receivers to one side. 5 receivers wide. Plunkett in the gun. Takes the snap. Plunkett looking. Steps up. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The Chiefs go 3 and out. They'll have to punt. And the Redskins, down by 7, are going to get the ball back. Matt Runninger will be back to punt. That ball was severely overthrown. Pete Mitchell, the intended receiver. And now Matt Runninger back to punt. Runninger gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchback. Good effort, but it rolls into the end zone. So the Redskins will get it at their own 20-yard line. 7 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kansas City leads at 24-17. Here live from Arrowhead Stadium, Week 3, here at Jammin' Sports. Redskins can tie it up on this drive. They need a touchdown. Four receivers spread wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan fakes the handoff. He's going to throw deep downfield, and oh boy, there could have been pass interference on Lionel White, but no flag. It's just incomplete. Roman Novarese, he wanted a flag. I think rightly so. I think he was being held. Yeah, he got tied up with White. I don't know. That would have been a ticky-tack call. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 7:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Redskins down by 7. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Looking. And he gets sacked. A 9-yard loss back to the 11-yard line. Dan Joseph, the linebacker in his 12th year out of Penn State, on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd and 19 back at the 11-yard line. Sullivan just held on to it too long, allowing Joseph to get the sack. Don't forget we have the Jets and Bengals after this. 3rd and 19 for the Redskins. They're down by 7 at their own 11-yard line. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws deep, and it's picked off by Jesse Tuggle, the linebacker, who brings it back to the 22-yard line. Jesse Tuggle, the former Falcon, the 10th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma, picks it off and brings it back to the Redskin 22-yard line. Now the Chiefs, they're already in field goal range. They can make it a 2-score game again. Try to put this one away. Plunkett's had a great day. 6:31 remaining. 1st and 10 Kansas City from the Washington 22-yard line. Jason Plunkett under center on 1st and 10. Plunkett fakes the handoff. He gets sacked back at the 30-yard line. On the sack, Matthew Enoch in his 5th year out of California, the defensive end. A loss of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 17. Redskins trying to force a stop and get the ball back. Now that keeps Kansas City in field goal range, though. It would be a 47-yard field goal from here. Clock is running. 6:10 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 17. 4 receivers wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, play action. Looking. Rolls out. Plunkett's going to take off. Inside the 20. A fumble. And the Redskins come out with it. Plunkett coughed it up. And Robert Foster, the linebacker, comes up with it. So the Chiefs come up empty. They don't capitalize off the interception. Now, was he down? He may have been down. They might review this. This may be Kansas City ball. Was he down? I think he was. I think this is going to be Kansas City ball. Sullivan will come out. Let's see if they review it. I don't see a review yet. I know they're looking at it. There it is. I think this is going to be reversed. I think he was down. He's definitely down, and then the ball comes up. Look, his knee's down, his elbow's down. That's going to be Kansas City ball. No fumble. The ruling on the field is overturned. No fumble. It'll be a 5-yard gain for the Chiefs. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 17-yard line. 5:35 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Chiefs come out, 4 receivers wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett, 3-step drop, throws, and it's broken up, incomplete. Robert Foster broke it up, the linebacker, number 54. And that'll bring up 4th down. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt by Dan Bailey. It would put the Chiefs up by 10. It'll make it a 2-score game. Jets and Bengals coming up after this. Dan Bailey from 34 yards. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. The Chiefs take a 2-score lead, 27-17, with 5:24 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 3, here at Jammin' Sports. So the Redskins find themselves down by 2 scores again, with not much time left, 5:24. There's time, but the Redskins have to score quickly. Dan Bailey will kick off for the Chiefs. And there's the kickoff. This will be fielded by Berry at the 5-yard line over the 20, and C.J. Berry out to the 26-yard line. Redskins down by 10. They'll start at their own 26-yard line. 5:21 remaining. Redskins have to score twice in just over 5 minutes. Redskins come out, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan drops back, throws deep, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Jesse Tuggle knocked the ball away, the linebacker, number 58. It'll be 2nd and 10. .5:17 left to play. 2nd and 10 for the Redskins at their own 26. 4 receivers, 5 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws downfield to Harrison. Down to the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. The clock continues to move. We're coming up on the 5-minute mark. 3rd and 2 for the Redskins at their own 34-yard line. Redskins in the I formation on 3rd and 2. Sullivan drops back, throws, gets it out to Vaden. Down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Redskins. James Kearney on the tackle, number 46. A fresh set of downs for Washington, but the clock is moving. The Redskins are down by 10. Four and a half minutes left. Redskins come out with 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. And the Chiefs jumped off sides. On Kevin Crawford, number 98, the defensive end. That'll move the ball up to the midfield stripe. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Redskins with 4:24 left here in the fourth quarter. First and 5. Four receivers wide for Washington. Sullivan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Throws to the near side to Novaris, who gets out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 7 and a Redskin first down. The clock continues to move. 4:10 and counting. Roman Novaris with Curtis Williams on the tackle for the Chiefs. Williams in his 10th year out of Virginia Tech. We're coming up on the 4-minute mark. Chiefs up by 10. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws to Vaden. And Justin Vaden all the way down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 19 yards and a Redskin first down. For the big tight end, closing in on 100 yards. He's at 89 yards receiving. 3:40 and counting. Redskins all the way down to the Kansas City 24-yard line. They're down by 10. They're down by 2 scores. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan, hands off. No, play action looking. Rolls out. Being chased. Throws. Incomplete. He was being pressured by Lionel White, the 10th year defensive back out of Georgia Southern. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 3:18 left. Redskins from the Kansas City 24. Sullivan to Harrison up the middle. Harrison inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 7 to bring up 3rd and 3. The 2nd year back out of Florida. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Making the tackle was Greg Bass, the 5th year defensive end out of Utah. 3rd and 3 from the 17. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison, a draw play, and Harrison down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 2. It'll be 4th and 1. You're down by 10. You do need a field goal along the way. I would go ahead and kick the field goal now, make it a 1-score game. On this side of the 2-minute warning, that would be the smart thing to do. On 4th and 1, it'd be a 32-yard field goal. They're going to try it. Mike Bragg from 32 yards to make it a 1-score game again. The kick is up, and it's good. It's now 27-20 in favor of the Chiefs with 2:19 left to play. The Redskins still have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to try to get a stop and get the ball back. We're live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Kansas City still up by 7, 27-20. David Webb will kick off for the Redskins. Fielded by Woods, 3 yards deep, out over the 15, 20, and Woods out to the 21-yard line. So the Chiefs up by 7, have it 1st and 10 from their 21. The Redskins are going to try to get a 3 and out, going to try to get a stop here and get the ball back. Jason Plunkett's had a great day, 3 touchdown passes. 2:16 left to play here in the fourth quarter, left in regulation. It's been a good game. Kansas City comes out in the I formation. Plunkett under center. Harrington in motion. Plunkett hands off to Braxton Givens up the middle. Givens gets the first down all the way down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 18 yards and a Kansas City first down. And that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Kansas City up 27-20 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Redskins and the Chiefs. Chiefs lead it by a score of 27-20 here at the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 Chiefs from their own 39. The Redskins are going to start using timeouts, trying to force a 3 and out to get the ball back. Jason Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Manning, and Von Manning very close to a first down. A 9-yard gain out to the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd and inches for the rookie running back out of Hawaii. If the Chiefs get a first down, it'll be pretty much over. The Redskins have to get a stop here. It's 2nd and inches. They have 2 timeouts left. 1:56 left. Both teams at 1-1, trying to get to 2-1. On 2nd down, 5 receivers wide, no, 4 wide. Plunkett under center. Plunkett hands off to Manning. He's got the first down into Redskin territory to the 43-yard line. The Redskins take their 2nd timeout. An 8-yard gain by Von Manning, first down Chiefs. The Redskins can only stop it one more time. That should pretty much do it. And the Chiefs are going to hang on and win this. It looks like. We'll have the Jets and the Bengals after this from Cincinnati. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Redskins. The smart thing for the Chiefs to do here is run out the clock. In the I formation, Plunkett to Manning up the middle. Von Manning very close to another first down. 9 yards to the 33-yard line. The Redskins take their final timeout. Redskins can no longer stop the clock. After this next play, it'll be 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line, a gain of 9. A 1:46 left. The Chiefs will travel to Dallas next week to take on the Cowboys. The Redskins will entertain the Panthers. The surprising 2-0 Panthers. They play the Bears later this week. In the offset I, 2nd and 1. Plunkett hands off to Manning around the outside. Von Manning down to the 25-yard line. Another Chief first down. A gain of 8. And that'll do it. That will do it. A couple more snaps and we're done. The Redskins can no longer stop the clock. Kansas City is going to go to 2-1. The Redskins will drop to 1-2. Chiefs come out in the eye. Plunkett hands off to Manning again. Manning inside the 20. Manning down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and inches. One more snap and we're done. The Chiefs can just take a knee and they'll wrap this one up. This will be the last snap of the game. Kansas City comes out in the victory formation. Jason Plunkett will take a knee. He takes the knee. And that'll do it. Chiefs win as the final seconds tick away. Your final score: Kansas City 27, Washington 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the Jets and the Bengals up next. We'll see you then.